deep is your love?
It was all a dream.
Yo, what's up guys, here's Happy Now with another Guild Wars 2 PvP video. And as you can see it here, I'm gonna show you for the first time my I'm just saying that's wrong, my Holosmith engineer build, my power engineer build, better said. Now with the Path of Fire update we can use Berserker Sword, and we have to use a shield. We are not able to use the hammer, for those people who don't know it. And yeah, I'm gonna show you quickly first the build, and before I haven't tried this build a little bit out, I'm not gonna show some gameplay, but if you like to, I will also record the gameplay. I don't care, but I'm gonna be bad at the first time. Sigil of Exploitation and Sigil of Cleansing, because we don't have so much Condi cleans and we need this, but I'm not so sure if it works with this engaged Photon Forge, but we need to test it out. I'm just using it currently, or let's just swap it out. Let's just go for some damage thing. Deal extra damage. Oh, I just attacked. Never mind. The sigils can be changed. Who cares? Rune of Strength, just because we will have a lot of might, and you will see it here. And Marauder Amulet for the extra HP, and 54% critical hit chance. Sorry guys. We go with Inventions, Alchemy and Sword Proficiency. Inventions is still the same as on every Engineer, Scrapper or Condi build. And yeah, Elixirs, Alchemy is also the same thing here. We can, I don't know what to say, we need Protection Injection, because the healing skill has 20 seconds cooldown and we will get regeneration when using it. Holosmith is now the new one, and as you can see it here, we can overheat. What does this do is, reaching the heat maximum results in a self-damaging explosion that deals damage proportional to your health and additional damage over time. Photon Forge is disabled until all heat is lost. So we can now, on F5, we can engage Photon Forge, which is a, how to say it, like a rampage form, where we can just go into another form and get new 5 auto weapon attacks, and during that we will get this heat, which you can see it here, a heat bar, and it will be up to here 150 heat. If it's 150, it is the maximum, and you will get back on your normal form. And then you have to what's the name of it, you have to be on your normal form again until the heat is lost again, until you cool down, you can say it like this, yeah. Now the build, what I'm using, I don't know if it's the best, but I'm just trying it out because it seems to be fun. Deactivate Photon Forge converts conditions into boons based on your heat level. So if we have over 100% heat, we will get 3 conditions removed. I don't know, 100% is the 2 heat bars. So we need this because we have no Condi cleans at all, only 1, 2, and the other 2 seemed for me not to be so legit. You can also play, by the way, this as a burn build, but I wanted to see the DPS one first. Gain health per unit of heat loss. This trait does not function while cooling due to overheat. If we are not overheated, as you can see here, this red little bar, this is overheated. Until here we can stay, so I guess 130 heat or something like that, and if we go back from 130 heat, it will cool down a little bit, and during that we will get HP regeneration, some HP regeneration back, which seems not to be so much. Then I go Light Strike Storm, launch an arc of light at your foe. Photon Forge skill 1 now fires explosive projectiles but generates extra heat. The auto attack will deal extra damage and a little bit range damage, of course, as well. While Photon Forge is active and you are above the health threshold, your outgoing damage is increased. Heat threshold. If we reach the first 50 heat, we will get a 15% damage bonus, which is pretty nice. Enhanced capacity storage unit, increase maximum heat capacity while above 100% heat. Periodically gain might. Some skills and traits gain additional heat tiers. What does this do is we will get extra might only in combat, and every second 2 stacks of might, plus heat capacity is now from 100 to 150. You can see it here. Oh, I can swap because I'm in combat. Okay, normally you have 100, and now with this trait you have 150. What this build is all about is dealing heavy damage, and I just want to go quickly off fight. And yeah, let's just start with this elementalist, because I wanted to do normally on the target golem, but let's just start with this guy. At the beginning of the fight, let's explain the skills. Yeah, the first one is in combination with the healing skill. For those people who don't know it, use a laser to burn off conditions and set yourself on fire for each condition removed. Removes additional conditions if above the heat threshold. If we have more than 50 heat, we remove 4 conditions instead of 2. So this skill should be saved if you are in danger, which I will fail a lot of times, I guess, because I need to test it out first. In combination with the healing skill, Exceed, Coolant Blast, it has a 20 seconds cooldown, which is pretty short. And what does this do is heal yourself and cheer nearby foes if you are above the heat threshold when the skill is activated. Gain Frost Aura and continue healing for a duration. We need to wait with the healing skill until we have 50 heat. Then we will get healed, we will get regeneration, we will chill the enemies, we will get cooling vapor, extra healing, we will get Frost Aura, which is pretty nice, and every 20 seconds. Awesome. The second one is Spectrum Shield. Break stun effects and create a holographic shell that reduces incoming damage. This skill recharges faster while above the heat threshold. I want to say health threshold, but heat. What does this do is for 3 seconds you will reduce incoming damage, condition, and normal damage. Yeah, pretty nice. And it's a stun breaker, and as I always say, you need at least 1 stun breaker, and the other skills are no stun breakers, so we will have 1 stun breaker. And this is my first mount, by the way. Everyone will have this as the first one, but we talk about that on another video. In combination with this skill, we will have this other one here, Flash Spark, 40 seconds cooldown, which seems to be pretty long, but we need the stun breaker, so I just picked this one up because we need it. Release a blinding burst of light from your holographic emitter while above the heat threshold. Gain Light Aura. Light Aura will, what does this do is 10% incoming condition damage is reduced. They swapped it. Normally it was applying vulnerability and something like that. Toss Elixir B to gain stability and remove 1 condition, to stomp enemies, and just to have a little bit stability on some difficult situations. And it has also a short cooldown, 20 seconds, which is pretty nice. Elixir B gives us all those boons, nice to have, retaliation, fury, and might to crit more, to have higher damage output and stuff like that. Photon Wall is same as this first one, Spectrum Shield. A defensive barrier appears in front of you that blocks you and your allies from incoming attacks. Reactivate Exceed to fire the barrier at foes as an attack. This skill grants projectile reflection and you are above the heat threshold. So those skills should be used after you have 50 heat. Then you can use them and you will get more extra heat, but you have more effective skills. Particle Accelerator, 8 seconds cooldown, deals damage, gives swiftness, and fire a crippling bolt of light at your target. Allies that the bolt passes through are granted swiftness, projectile velocity increased while above the heat threshold. So it should deal more damage, I guess. And it is a physical projectile, so you can burn enemies or do something like that. The elite skill, Prime Light Beam. Awesome skill, deals just damage in front of you. I'm just gonna show it to you right now. And if you have over a 50 heat, you will deal additional damage. It is unblockable. It seems to be an explosive combo finisher, and it seems to be awesome. So at the beginning, we can start with Elixir B or even with Elixir 3. Then we can leap with Sword 3, Sword 2, and then we swap. And then we can just use the attacks in a row. And now we have this heat above this level. Now we can use the elite skill and look at this, 9k damage, 10k damage, awesome. And now if we go back to our normal form before we reach 150 heat or 30 heat. You can see it here, we cool down a little bit, and then we can just reactivate it and heat up again and stuff like that. But yeah, let's just show it to you slowly. With the auto attack, I haven't even said that, we have critical hit bonus above 100% heat. So as you can see it here, if we have 50 heat, we will deal more damage. If we have 100 heat, we will deal additional 50% crit damage. So we will crit most of the times if we overheat 100%. The next attack is strike at foes in front of you and launch a blade of light at your target. Launch extra blades based on your heat level. Each blade inflicts conditions. Yeah, we need also for this skill heat. As I said, it at least 50 heat to be effective. And then Radiant Arc can be used to chase enemies or just to go faster on points. Plus it is a leap finisher, so with a healing field you will get extra healing. Or a fire aura, frost aura, whatever. It deals high damage and it gives you quickness based on your heat level, as you can see it here. If you have over 100% heat, you will get up to 7 seconds quickness, and I'm gonna show it to you how good this is. But first let's go with Elixir B or Leap, Sword 2, Sword 1, and as you can see you can just normally auto attack and deal good damage, but you need to go on your heat thing, engage Photon Forge to do more damage. We can go like this, F4, F2, and then we go with the 5th attack to knock back, the 4th to deal high damage. Now we have over 100 heat. We can use the elite skill just to show you how it works. And now you can see it here, Sword 3. We will get this 7 seconds quickness, and look at this damage. This is pure evil damage. And yeah, we can just wait now a little bit, the overheating. And now we can swap again. Sword 5, Sword 3, Sword 2, and then Sword 4 again, and look at this damage. This damage is just pure evil damage. We can do this, Sword 3, auto attack now. With the quickness, look at this damage output. It is just pure evil damage output. And of course we have also the mines that will deal damage if the enemy walks through them. And hell yeah, this is awesome damage. Now let's explain you a little bit how and how it should be used. As I said, Spectrum Shield should be only used as a stun breaker, and of course recharge is reduced by 50% if you have over 50 heat. So on every fight start with this, try to knock back, attack, 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 and now we have this heat level a little bit higher, and as you can see it here, if we have 50 heat we can use it. We will chill the enemies with the healing skill. The Spectrum Shield has reduced cooldown, and then we can just go again onto heat form, attack, attack, attack. The damage output is pretty nice, and yeah, you can finish off enemies pretty fast. We look, by the way, also awesome if we are on this Photon Forge, and as you can see here, even if you don't use any skills, the Photon Forge will heat you up still. And once you have over 100, you can go back, use your healing skill while running away, use your thing, use this skill, and you can see it here, all attacks are pretty nice. We go again, heat up a little bit, try to knock back, use the elite skill, go back from the Photon Forge, and as you can see it here, we have this field that deals additional damage, so it's especially nice to finish off low HP targets or downed enemies. If you have downed enemies, use elite skill, burst the enemy down, and I'm sure that even 2-3 players won't be able to res with all this incoming damage. Yeah, the shield. Where's the elementalist? I want to show you how the block works. And the other stuff you just have to test it out because I don't want to make the video too long. We auto attack, we dodge now, we activate Photon Barrier. I don't want to kill this guy, man, but I don't know how. We just need to wait because I don't want to kill this guy. Let's attack this guy just to show you the overheating. And now look at this auto attack. You can see it here, we have a range auto attack. We have over 100 heat. Oh, we need to walk through the healing skill. No, I need to stay over 100 heat. No, we just getting more. We use now our what's the name of it? Our block. Now you can see it here. This block works pretty nice, and we can also throw the shield, but we need to be within those 3 seconds. We block attacks. Don't forget that shield can block, by the way. If you are in dangerous position, you can just use the block and survive. Whew, that was a little bit hard against 2 enemies. Yeah. Now, just to say all the things one more time. Start the fight with Photon Forge. Not directly with it, but use Elixir B to have all the boons. Then go into it, get a 50 heat. Then you can swap back, but you don't have to. You can also just burst the enemy down. Once you have 50 heat, you can use the skill, 15 seconds cooldown, the block, the other attacks, and yeah, at least 50 heat. Also for the healing skill, don't use the healing skill if you don't have 50 heat. Just go into your Photon Forge and spam any random skills until you get the 50 heat. Now engage Photon Forge can be swapped a lot of times, plus as you know, if you go back from Photon Forge you will get 1 condition into boon. If you have 50 heat, 2, and if you have 100, 3, and I don't know if you have 150 if you get more, but it says nothing, so yeah, never mind. Now let's just show you the attacks here. Auto attack, light strike. Normally it is a normal auto attack, but now you can see it here, it will just deal damage also in a range. And as you can see it here, it deals double damage, but it will also overheat you a little bit more. We have over 50 heat, use the healing skill, chill the enemy, and then just auto attack a little bit. And as you can see it here, you will also be able to get 2 or 3 attacks with only auto attack into the enemy, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, what's next? We just wait till we cool down a little bit, and then I'm gonna show you the next attack. The second attack is create a holographic launch and pad and leap to your foe. What the hell is with my mouse? This will deal heavy damage and it will give you swiftness for no reason. It's a combo finisher leap. Corona burst is strike nearby foes and begin to store up energy, gaining boons and heat each pulse. After charging the energy explode, inflict conditions on nearby foes. No, let's just go for the second attack. The second attack is just a leap, which deals heavy damage if you have high might stack, which I can't really show you here, but it hit it sometimes up to, I don't really know, a huge damage. Yeah, I can just say huge damage. We go with quickness, auto attack, finish this guy off. I should attack someone else because the elementalist is dealing so much damage. Yeah, let's go with the mesmer now. You can see it here, heal based, we gain extra healing, the boon there, if we are on Photon Forge. What's the name of it? This one here, I guess, heat therapy. Let's go now. Use the elixir, go to this, and the third skill is this one here. I just failed it, wow. It seems to have a close range, but what? Stop mowing me, man. If you are mowed, by the way, you will get back to your normal form normally. Yes, I knew it. We can go again and then use the third skill. It is some kind of, how to say it? Is it like a pull? No, not really. It's just a whirl attack. Stop attacking. And the fourth is this shooting like arrows into the enemy and dealing heavy damage. Let's just finish off this guy. Use the healing skill, Frost Aura, and nice healing. You can see it here. Heat therapy plus this other one here. What's the name of it? Yeah, extra heat therapy from the healing skill. Cooling vapor, so it's pretty nice. Yeah, let's go to the target golem, even through this guy's attacking. The fourth attack is Photon Blitz, which can be used to also chase enemies because it will shoot to the enemy. It will just chase them. And the fifth skill is this, how to say it? Jump knockback attack, which also can be used to interrupt skills, and it has a 100% crit chance, so it will deal heavy damage if we have 125 stacks might. We are overheated now, and if we overheat we will get this overheat condition, which is not removable, and it will deal additional damage over time to us. Plus it should also normally heal, but it will deal at the beginning more damage to you. Let's just go again. I will auto attack. I want to get the might. I want to get the 25 stacks might and show you the damage that I was able to get once. We are getting. Now we have the 25 stacks might. Wow. It should have critted, but it's not dealing so much damage. Okay, never mind. I guess this is the build. I will test it out really soon. Even though I don't have so much time, but I will test it out. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And now I'm going to talk a little bit against what it will work. It will not work so good against Mesmers, because they are playing with this confusion stacking thing. As you can see here, the Mesmers are able to stack 25 stacks of confusion within short time, which is too OP in my opinion, and should not be allowed to do that. And this build is just there to be annoying. You have to keep the distance and just engage fights when they don't expect it, and then you can burst down enemies pretty fast. You can see it here, 74% normal crit chance. Then you will get additional critical hit chances with some attacks. You can gain quickness after having the 50 heat, or 100 even 7 seconds, and then just burst down enemies pretty fast. They will not be able to res. You will block incoming damage. You have here another block. You have shield knockback, block, and shield stun. So you can also work with a lot of knockback stuns. Photon 5 will knock back. This attack here will also deal damage but not knockback. The shield, both shield attacks will knock back, reflect projectiles. Awesome. It is there to be annoying, deal damage, and yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you will enjoy this build, and I'm gonna test out maybe today the other builds, maybe Revenant or Warrior, but I wanted to start with the Engineer because I like Engie a lot, and it seemed to be really fun to play with Sword, Damage, Engineer. Now you will see, as always, 3 of my other videos. Also you can watch my 2 other videos, Deadeye and Dragon Hunter spell, not spell but fire something I forgot it. And yeah, that was it. Thanks all for watching. Bye bye guys. That was Happy No.